Hey, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. I'm a little excited because I'm a Sagittarius and Sun, yeah. And I'm a little loopy. Look at that. Okay, so there's four dragons: Alpha Dragon, Royal Blue and Gold Dragon, Rose Pink Dragon, and Blue Dragon from the Pleiades upside down. But I didn't get a chance to introduce, I don't know if they'll come out again. If you remember one of those names, I'll remember the pictures. See if they come out again. Please. Prepare to Prepares you to accept source healing, accept the heart activation, give, receive heart healing. Prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Give and receive heart. Alpha Dragon, harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help manifest a new world. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom, awaken to your own majesty, and wear your cloak of power with pride. Okay, so I just read them out to you. Take what resonates for that, guys, because this wasn't supposed to happen this fast. I am supposed to cleanse the cards. That could actually be for I just do cancer. So there could be a cross. Maybe there's a cancer in your life that could use one of those messages. Or maybe that's your message and we haven't really quite figured it out. So thank you to all my likers, subscribers, commenters, donation givers. I don't have a funny word for that. For everything that you guys do for me. I really appreciate all of that. And I will be doing free one card draws. I don't know if I have to keep saying that, do I? I'll be doing stuff to give back to you guys at different contests. So to get notified of that when it happens, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it, so then you'll know when it happens and you can participate in some of the free stuff I will be offering. I'm a little loopy here tonight, ladies and gents. Yeah. So, universe, what do we have from the dragon deck? Let's see what doorways the dragon is going to open for us from the guidance of the angels, because the angels guide the, you know, dragons, and, they kind of ride on the unicorns. So there's another book actually that I read that what they do. So universe, what do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? The cards do not want to wait to come out for us, Saji. Like they really want to come out like right off the bat. They don't want to wait. They want a bunch of them. Let's see if we can just get one. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. We have the Deep Blue Dragon. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. That wasn't in any of the four that came out earlier. I'm glad there's only one card though, because it was getting to be a little bit too much last week with all the reading. I couldn't. I need to take a sip. So, how you Saggies doing? Has anybody got any fun plans coming up for Friday the 13th? Because I know Saggies likes to do weird stuff and learn new stuff, and we're into a bunch of stuff. Why are they here? Okay? So the dragons. I'm working on different levels. Dragons and angels are the same. Dragons clear lower energies and prepare the way for higher frequencies to come in. Angels and archangels sing over us and light our way. And unicorns pour high frequency light and blessings all over us. High frequency light. I love unicorn light. Right. I'm off track and so excited to be here because I missed you guys this weekend. And we have the Deep Blue Dragon. there's a deep blue dragon. Dark blue galactic dragon. Deep blue dragon. 60, 60, 60, 60. I really don't want to hold on to this book, apparently. Deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. Deep blue dragons work with Archangel Michael, my favorite archangel. Sorry, guys, not one. Yeah. Sorry, angels. He's been watching me for a while. Okay, let's get back and stop putting my foot in my mouth. Deep blue dragons work with Archangel Michael, the angel of strength and protection. Dragons can delve into deep, dense matter in a way that angels cannot. They can clear and transmute lower frequencies up to 1 kilometer around those they work with. These frequencies may be our emotions and thoughts or the emotions and thoughts of people in our vicinity. Many of us are very sensitive and do not realize how much the vibrations of others impact on us. Every time we walk in a crowd, we are in a sea of mixed energies, and these deep blue dragons are master clearance experts. They blow away the foggy vibrations, and then Archangel Michael can more easily connect with us and place his deep blue cloak around us. Guidance. This card is suggesting that you call on the deep blue dragons to protect you or your loved ones. Visualize a protecting army of deep blue dragons gliding in front of you wherever you walk or drive. Let them precede you into your home or office. Ask them to dive into the ground below your house to consume all lower energies. Ask them to keep an area of a kilometer around you totally clear. Relax and trust this is happening. Because the deep itchy nose, guys. Oh, kiss a fool or get in a fight. I hope that's not a fight crap. I hope you're gonna kiss like a good fool or you get lucky. Because it says, like I said, relax and trust this is happening because the deep blue dragons are transmuting the lower emotions of those in your vicinity. You're no longer moving through the dense energies of other people. Notice how much lighter and happier you feel. You can serve the planet by asking deep blue dragons to dive under your shopping mall, schools, big buildings, or anywhere you feel they are needed to consume dense vibrations. So use them as like your protection, like a Ganesha, that knocks down all obstacles, put them all through to make sure that you are getting exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be there. Archangel Michael knows when he watches over us. He's got the thoughts. He's in the swords part of the deck. We're gonna ask the angel guidance tarot deck now for their fertile guidance. Maybe Archangel Michael will come out in here and show us a little bit more. So, universe, what do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. What do we have for you tonight? I think it's one more shuffle we have. One more flip of the deck. I love this feeling. So, universe, what do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? First, we have the Five of Raphael. Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release, regret, and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Right now, some Saggies out there are feeling like they're doing without. You're holding on to pentacles or everything happens for a reason. Release, regret, and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So don't be held down in your thought processes. Don't be stifled within. Good things are coming to you. Abundance is all around you. Be grateful for what's around you. Something might have happened lately, like that kind of like broke you down, or you had to let go of something. And maybe you need to let go of something, but you haven't quite done it yet. Universe, what else do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? We got the Knight of Ariel, the Four of Ariel. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So Someone's keeping an eye out for us. Someone's got our backs. They're giving us a little bit of guidance along the way. They will help us get past this Five of Raphael stage where we're your own emotions. Is Four of Cups? Is Raphael Cups? That's Wands. Pink is Cups. No, this is Cups. Okay. Green is Cups. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotion. Then we got the Page of Gabriel. We got one Michael card so far. Energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. This is a good spread so far. Oh, two more in reverse. Okay, we got our 9, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got here. So you're feeling like, you're kind of stuck in this spot right now and you're kind of held up. Like, this is your Pentacles. You're kind of holding on your money. Maybe something didn't quite come out so well as you thought. And when you were thinking about something like, say, a business or a relationship or something that like tied you together with somebody, something that you were in abundance in, maybe you went a little backwards in your abundance. Abundance doesn't mean like just money. It can mean health, happiness, wealth, food in your fridge, anything to do with that. Like things that you're grateful for is abundance. If you're overabundant right now, you might feel like you're lacking a bit or something, kind of took away from you. But that's going in the class. Just go look into the situation, maybe like give it a few thoughts and stuff, mull it over in your head internally or whatever with your intuition and check and see if there's a lesson that could be learned from that. If there's something that you're not seeing yet, or just let it go for now, and maybe when it comes back to you, it'll come back with something like a solution. Because the Knight of Ariel here, and that's the Knight of what are the 3 Pentacles? It's a very detailed queen. Yeah, it is Pentacles. So the Cups. Someone hurt you. You're hurting. It looks like all your cups are lost, all the presents are open, but you're not seeing the one present that's really there, already there. And it's in reverse. Maybe this feels like it's something in the past because it's upside down. And for some reason, universe is telling me that is kind of in the past, but you're still in that energy. You're still kind of like down over it. You're still holding on to it, but you're coming over that edge. You tipped over it already, because usually this is like when it's outright, you're like still thinking about it. So I think it's something that recently happened, but now that you're moving forward, you have the Knight of Ariel, the trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So if this is a new venture, and what you just did, whatever your plan was just then, maybe you had planned to be with somebody else, or maybe you had planned like a different venture altogether. Maybe something didn't work out as well or as fast as you had hoped. Like myself, the YouTube channel. I'm just putting out videos and I'm putting into the universe there that I want to help people. And whatever comes back to me comes back to me. Like if something comes back like in abundance, I'm happy for it. If something comes back that I helped somebody and they smiled and they had a good day because of like my message, then that's abundance to me. That's me giving out and me getting back. It's an exchange of energy. You guys are here for me, like to like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things are abundant things that I'm very grateful for. And when we're in gratitude and we send our energy in gratitude, gratitude comes back. Because we can't be like happy and sad at the same time. So if we're feeling grateful for something, we're usually kind of happy about it. So if we stay in that state, we'll get to that place of harmony where the 4 of Ariels, well, 4 of, no, no, 4, this is like the 4 of Pentacles. I'm getting this is so different than the regular tarot. The 4 of Pentacles, which is the 4 of Ariel, but you have to like, instead of sitting on whatever you're holding on to right now and hoarding it or whatever, you are abundant in whatever it is. You are very abundant, but you can't just sit on it. You kind of got to do something with it. If it's a business and you got some money coming, you kind of need to reinvest it in the business or use it for something that will help you move forward. Make sure you got all your T's crossed and your I's got it and you're ready for your taxes and all your bills and everything else as well. Make sure you put it out the way for that. But you can't take it with you, so you might as well invest in it or use it. Save some for a rainy day. Make sure you got your backup plan, but you don't need to there will always be enough. When money goes out, money comes in. When energy goes out, energy comes in. When food goes in, it goes out. Right? When food goes in, you gotta come out. So what you put in will come out, and what comes out will put in. Yeah. Okay. Someone needed to hear that, I guess. 21, the world, Archangel Michael. So we got a couple Michael cards. This is the actual Archangel Michael card, the world, which narrows down to a 3. It's a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And this was upright. So this journey is going to bring you a lot of happiness. It'll make you feel like you've come full circle and you've reached your spiritual goals. So maybe this is like something spiritual for you. Maybe you help other people with their beliefs or their issues, or maybe you are into tarot, maybe you are into yoga and meditation, maybe you are into anything spiritual. Like maybe your archangels are watching over you. They're keeping an eye on you. Your spirits got your back and they're gonna be moving forward. Now, the Queen of Michael in reverse. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. So right now, where this is upside down, this makes this what I'm being told is that you already got your business career somewhat on the go. You're doing as much as you can with that. And it says right now it's focused on career rather than relationships. So is possibly a relationship maybe like holding you back? Is it making you come backwards? Like, is it hindering your possible business? Is it like distracting you from the things that you need to get done on a daily basis for your career? Or are you so focused on your career that you need to balance it out and focus on your relationship a little? Is there things at home? Maybe if you're working too hard, maybe it's time to try and make some quality time for your family, your partner, your family, your dog, your parents, your friends, you. Maybe take some time for you. If that's the issue, if you're like all work, 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 and you're starting to get wore down, it's time to take a break and focus on something that you love, your relationships, your family, your friends, yeah, everything was like that. And if it's not, like, just be careful if it's a new relationship or something, and be careful they might be manipulating your time, or it could be anything of that sort when it comes to relationships. But she's upside down, so she might be thinking with her heart now more than her head. She's kind of turned upside down. Maybe this is a friendship. Maybe this has to do something with a friendship. Maybe you should go see some of your friends. The yellow's really sticking out for me, these yellow roses. And yellow is a sign of friendship when it comes to roses. That's what they stand for. So the 4 Raphael says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. So maybe that's cups. So that's an emotional one. The 4 cups, you're like looking at your cups and they're empty. And you're like bored and you're feeling like a loss. Maybe this did give you a setback in your business. Maybe this heartache you knew was coming and you had to walk away from it. Like you had to walk away from it, move forward, and it kind of set you back in your pentacle journey, in your abundance journey. But it is better this way to be done with it, because you don't want to stay in this energy anymore. This like this whatever this falling out was, It's caused you to be in your emotions in your cup and like you're missing someone, or maybe you're with somebody because she is kind of happy. She is looking happy at the cups. Maybe they're not here right now. Maybe there's a couple good memories, or maybe there's something new coming along the way. The World King. So maybe this is like slow moving relationship moving forward, and that has you a little bit worried that it's not moving at the pace you had hoped for, or maybe there's a few obstacles away. Like there's the Queen upside down and the King of Michael. So we have the King of Michael. Oh wait, okay. Actually, that's really good. Hold on to that thought for a second. So we got the Page of Gabriel, which is energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this here for Raphael is your cups, your emotions, your relationships, and acquaintances. She's looking at that and she's kind of smiling. She's having thoughts about it. So whatever this is that's held up right now, because I didn't notice this till right now here, because I don't look at all the cards right away. I try to go in sequence. But the Page of Gabriel is like new passions, new beginnings, new business, new love, like new different things that you will be passionate about. But the next card is the King of Michael. So if there was a person that left your life, with the other divine partners coming in, the Queen of Michael is upside down, but the King of Michael is right underneath her. So they're looking at each other. Their worlds might have to turn upside down. One of their worlds is going to have to turn upside down. One of your worlds is going to have to turn upside down for you guys to be able to meet at the same level or perspective. Maybe right now you're turned towards this person, but you're feeling a little distant from them, and you're going to have to go on a journey to find the true passion. Like maybe your business is your journey to finding this new masculine, like, or this masculine is already here. Maybe one of these readings kind of thing, or something like that. Like maybe anything in your life. Keep your eyes open for this divine masculine. He is principled, rational, ambitious, respected, and the wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So when this king comes into your life, make sure you communicate well. Blue is swords and it's the throat chakra, and it's all having to do with communication. If you do not want to stay in this space, you need to communicate your feelings, your thoughts, like this relationship or business or opportunity, whatever this resonates to you as, will be happy and move forward. And you will follow, once you follow your passion, just keep your eyes open for opportunities. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful. So that is how you're going to win this business. You're going to win this business. And you're going to use your heart a little bit. It's not all going to be about your mind. This is why it's upside down. So instead of all being in your head, this relationship, this business, put your heart into it, put your passion into it. Love it with all you got, because this is the cups, this is emotion, this is passion. These two things are in between you and the king. Maybe this is a venture, or maybe this is a partner coming in. Maybe it's not like a romantic relationship. Maybe it's a partner. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. It could be a combination of things, because even though it's upside down, new beginnings are there for Archangel Jeremiah. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So, okay, where these two are facing, I feel like these facing as well. Like this here is you're smiling and thinking about new beginnings, but it's upside down because it's kind of held up right now. Because one of you is upside down. One of you needs to turn things over. You need to use your energy. You have to have some bravery. You have to face some of your fears. Like whatever this hurt was in the beginning, you're gonna have to keep your energy up. So get lots of sleep, take care of yourself, get rest, eat well. Maybe some exercises on here. Make sure you're ready for any challenge. Take care of yourself. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. It's like bravery, optimism, playful. Keep optimist. Keep optimist. keep optimistic about this possibility come in. Don't like get down about it. Your cups may have spilled over. They may not seem so full, but you're still happy and like thoughtful in this moment. And that's the way that you're going, by keeping these happy thoughts and being peaceful and energetic and playful with this new person, you're going to have new beginnings. You will start a new life. It might be a slow coming, and you'll find your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So check into your past. If this person, maybe there's more than one person, maybe there's a few people coming into your life. A lot of angels. Damn. Might be a few people. And you might have a few choices. Maybe that's why this one's held up, upside down. Because you have to look into your past. Maybe there's a couple like traumatic issues that, like, maybe this was a karmic partner. And you might still be a little bit healing from that. So you need to look into the past, give yourself some love, forgive yourself, forgive the other person. Not saying that what they did or they didn't do was right. Just let it go, because they're probably not thinking about it like you are. So take care of yourself and love yourself and let that person go, or let that business go, or let that job go, whatever it was. New beginnings are here, but the only people holding it up is you. You got to take everything into consideration. Like what else do we got? Let's go to the affirmations. Rhinocorn day. Because I'm curious on this upside down new beginning. Pretty sure it's center or center. Fun, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate view of the past. Universe, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers? Sagittarius at work. What affirmations? What do they need to take to work with them? That's way too many cards. Sorry, Sagittarius. Sorry, myself. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. A whole bunch came out last time for the last reading, too. That was like 8 this time, and that time it was like 4. Oh, here we go. Open-mindedness. Actually, let's draw. Okay. One card is good. Open-mindedness. I cultivate and maintain an open mind that is ready and willing to be pleasantly surprised. Rather than write off new ideas, I stop assuming they won't work. Rather than write off new associates, I stop assuming I won't like them. Instead, I dare them all to prove me wrong. What a pleasure it will be to lose that bet. And if it turns out my negative instinct was right, well, told you so. So it's telling you to be open. Maybe your closed mindedness about this possibility where you guys are upside down. Like he's got his arms crossed. She's got her arms kind of open. This guy or this masculine energy, this King of Michael coming in, he's kind of got his arms crossed in front of you. So he might have his guard up, a little bit of walls up. So this might slow the new beginnings. This was really bugging me to try to figure out why this was upside down. But that might slow the new beginning. But keep your mind open. Don't assume, like, just because there's certain patterns merging right now doesn't mean that this is not possible. It means keep an open mind. Don't assume the negative. I like to assume the positive and keep the negative in mind. I've flipped my mindset. I used to think all negative, but now I kind of keep the thought of positive in my mind. And if it doesn't happen, then I know it wasn't meant to happen and something better is coming for me. So that's always happened throughout my whole life. One of my biggest disappointments, something else came not long after when I wasn't expecting it and totally changed my world. Like, I'm very grateful for everything in my life, even the bad stuff. But instead, like, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So maybe it's not just you that needs to forgive and forget, but maybe this person like could use a little reminder too. They're sitting there like this in the car, right? Like King and Michael. He's got his arms crossed, and he doesn't seem too moving forward. He's not. He's hesitant. They're very straight-minded. They're cut and dry kind of thing because it's the swords. They're very wise and they've been through a lot and they keep things straight. The queen gets to keep her heart open, kind of thing. That's like part of it as well. The satisfaction and king is power. So if you want to move forward in your life purpose, you need to check into your past and forgive and let go. Universe, what do we have for just straight up affirmation for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watcher? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. Do. Hi, David. Ain't nobody a Sagittarius nowadays. No, we're Saggies, is we? Sagittarius. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for hanging out in the past. Keep your mind open. Big things are coming. Greater things are coming. If you don't already have someone that's just come into your life, someone is most likely coming. Oh, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have went too far with that one. Well, spontaneity, confidence, self-love, impermanence, friendliness, and manifestation. But the only real card, hold on, I want to finish shuffling these, see if any four falls out, but the only actual card that came out for real is authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, but at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive aggressive note about it. This is something I've come to learn lately too. I just recently uh, figured some things out myself. Like, I am an INFJ, and I like to keep everything to myself pretty much. I don't know how to express it. I don't know how to. It's not that I don't deal with my emotions, I don't put myself out there, kind of thing, right? So, I could actually like somebody and they won't know it, and they think I don't like them because unless they say something to me, I'm not saying anything. I don't put myself out there, but I learned lately that I kind of do need to do that because, people won't know and I won't be able to get exploring options. So, like, if you don't tell your spouse, your friends, your family how you feel, then they'll never feel. And here's the like, if you hold back all these things, who's it going to eat? It's going to eat you. If you don't say anything, if you don't do anything about it, it's going to eat you. And eventually you probably won't have the chance to actually bring it up again. So instead of like holding on to it and letting it boil up and letting it brew and stew and come to a place where you're really not happy, talk about it. Like, if you're afraid to talk about something uh, because you're afraid to lose a person, what if you would lose them anyway? Like, Are you going to feel better if you don't say anything and you lose them? Or would you feel better if you did say something and you lose them? Because, if they don't know, they can't do anything about it. But if you tell them something's really bothering you and you want to like work on it and they say no, then maybe you should reconsider who you're with. Because if they don't care about your feelings, especially if it means something to you, like if it means a lot to you, then are they the right people for you? Are they really there for you? Is that something that you really need in your life? It's time to weigh your options, but be authentic. Don't be like angry. Be open minded. So when you're talking about it, or when you're talking to a person, when even with yourself, even when you're having a conversation with yourself, be open minded and authentic. Like something could come up around you, someone could have a conversation, and they could throw you an idea that totally like solves everything. Keep yourself open minded, keep your eyes open to different things, different music, just like maybe clear audience things. Sagittarius are pretty in tune with I'm kind of crooked. Sagittarius are pretty in tune with everything. They study everything. They don't Most of us kind of think about aliens and different things. I don't know if we all believe in it. I believe in everything. I think everything's energy and energy can turn into everything. So everything is a balance, plus minus kind of thing, opposites. They all have a polarity, but we all have to find that balance, and open mindedness and authenticity will help that along the way. It will get our new beginnings. If you're in this relationship and there's something going on here, like communication is what is going to turn this upside down. And if you're doing it with like an angry face, it's not going to go very far. Like with me anyway, like some people do scream and shout. It's in some cultures that people do scream at each other and that's how they express. And if you don't express yourself that way, then they figure something's wrong with you. There's so many different ways to interpret everything these days, and you can't say certain words, and it's kind of frustrating. But if you just be you, if you just be real, if you tell someone you love them, if they don't respond, if they don't treat you with that same respect and the same love, then it's time you loved yourself enough to make the decision to love yourself and take care of yourself and be with people, friends, family, whoever that treat you with love and respect you deserve. Like sometimes we do get in a state where we're sad and we're emotional and we can get carried away and think that people don't love us. But most people like us. Not many people hate us. Some people are, you know, they don't care at all. But that's the only person who's truly going to love you is you. And until the last day. So it's time you need to learn your love yourself first. And then you can just share the love out. And then people can't take you down that way. Because you're strong enough and you love yourself and you know what your morals are, your boundaries are. You're taking care of yourself. And then nobody can walk over you when you stick to your boundaries and stick to your guns and take care of yourself. When your cup is full, it flows over and other people reap the benefits. But don't let it get too low. Recharge. So that's all I have for you guys, Sagittarius. You guys can do great with this. You got new love probably coming in, new business, new love. This is a good thing. New beginnings are possible. You might just need to heal a couple things from your past and stop looking to the past. Look towards the present and do what you can do now. Take it off in baby chew steps. Baby chew steps, chew out a little bite, chew it up, walking bubblegum. Yeah. I'm just being weird now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning here. So I want to thank you guys for coming. I want to thank you for all your likes, subscribes, shares, donations, all of the above. And to give back, I will be doing free readings here and there. So hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button right after you hit it, if you haven't already, so that you can get the notification when I say free readings on the headline. And I would love for you all to be there. All right, guys. Have a great night. day, evening, sunrise, morning, wherever you're due. I want to wish you peace, love, happiness, more love, and a bunch of light. Mwah. See you guys. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely